Good morning, guys, and here's something that I've never shot a video of. This is the funky raised bed that was originally put in. My mom wanted something that she could either grow vegetables or flowers in, but she's all talk, no action. She never comes out here. She's never grown anything here. It's always held a bunch of weeds. And then at one point, I think she had somebody visiting from Taiwan who stayed with her over the summer. And that lady started some tree collards here. And she had some other vegetables that didn't do too well. I myself had tried broccoli, radishes, bok choy, Asian cabbage. They don't fare well. Sometimes some of the rabbits, the younger rabbits, are able to maneuver underneath this wire cage, and they would eat all this stuff. So slowly but surely, I've just been transforming this bed into nothing but tree collards, which do very well. These are all tree collards I germinated from seed and transplanted in here. I put in a Dinosaur kale that was grown in a pot. They don't do too well. I mean, they do fairly well in pots, but it's much better when it's planted in a raised bed. So I've got this Dinosaur kale here. And I transplanted some more pepper plants. And look at this catnip. I had eggplant in here, and I wanted to attract more bees here. And the bees were going crazy over the flowers from this catnip plant. So I took the pot and I put it here. And over a period of time, the roots have gone through the pot into the ground. And it's growing like crazy all over the place. I'm probably going to pull it up and then plant this Dinosaur kale there. So this is the raised bed. These are the rose bushes that have never been tended to. You know what's funny? My mom doesn't even know what kind of fruit we have here. She's always had the gardener pick them for her, or my dad would pick it for her. She just sits around and eats it. She doesn't even know what we have. So, but, oh, I want my own raised bed because I'm going to grow vegetables, and I'm going to grow roses, and I'm going to do all these things. No, she didn't. She just goes to Bible study and theocratic convention and book study and door to door. All the things that keep a Jehovah's Witness busy with a bunch of bullshit nonsense. I'm going to actually I decided to start putting another Dinosaur kale. Oh, here's my newly transplanted Pinkerton with the mulch. Doesn't look as pretty with the mulch on it. That's alright. I've got it staked on two sides, supporting it, letting it kind of move around with the wind to get some strength. But I had forgotten, like a year ago, I was planning to do something over here, and I had dug a hole and filled it with a bunch of kitchen scraps and just buried it. And then when I was walking around, my foot kind of depressed this area. It was soft, and then I remembered that I had prepared this hole, so I redug it up, and I'm putting water in here just to flood it, and we're going to pop this Dinosaur kale into this area. So slowly but surely, I'm just going to transform this corner, which has really poor drainage, into just random vegetables. This is the site where I had planned to put a tree in, but the drainage was so poor, and there wasn't a tree here previously. I figure I'll just leave it to grow random vegetables. And as you can see, there's a San Marzano tomato. This is the remnants of a kombucha squash. I just threw some seeds down here just to see how they'd grow. It's not the season for them. They're kind of small. But eventually, I'm probably going to leave this mound alone. And I'm just going to grow vegetables off this mound. I'm going to plant squash plants. It's already mounded. It's really good soil. So we'll either plant watermelon vines, squash vines, something like that. And I can just bring this dead tree, which I'm going to leave there as a symbol of my foolishness. And so we're going to have vegetables around here. And you can see I've got some random wild chives growing here. I'm going to start like herbs over here. I'm going to put in some coriander, some more green onions. Just keep this as a weird wild herb patch to go along with my vegetable patch. And we'll see how this tree kale does in this spot. Oh, my poor grapefruit tree. I took a look at this a year ago. Oh my God, it was so beautiful and lush. And now this thing is just bare. But I mean, there's not much dieback. So I mean, at least the stems are still healthy. But I don't know how long they'll stay that way. I hope it starts sprouting some new leaves. Hasn't gone into flower. I don't know if we're even going to get any grapefruit this year. But yeah, just a random morning. Felt like doing a little more garden work and expanding on my little vegetable corner. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care.